Hi there, my name is Camilla Campuzano. I'm the Community Manager of Montessori Thrive and Nido Marketing. Welcome to the Nido Marketing YouTube channel, where every week I make videos to help Montessori school leaders market their schools, grow their enrollment, and find a sense of support when it comes to school leadership. In this week's video, I'm going to be talking about 10 things you should really have on your Montessori school website. So let's go ahead and get started. First things first, the number one thing that we recommend that all school websites have is automated tour scheduling. Engaging should really be easy. Parents should be able to easily schedule a tour directly on your website without having to call or reach out to you. This is great for busy parents because they can schedule tours whenever. They don't have to adhere to working hours only. It's also a great call to action to include on your school website, and forms always allow you to capture valuable data such as someone's email address so you can follow up with them and send them just more information about your school and confirm, of course, that they are okay with the time that they selected, and to check up with them to make sure they are indeed going to come in for the tour. It also just saves you a lot of time because you're avoiding setting things up manually yourself. Automations are always helpful to have throughout your website, and we really feel strongly that an automated tour schedule button is going to be your number one CTA when it comes to building out your Montessori school website. Number 2 is great quality photos and graphics. Visuals really are everything, and lucky for us in the Montessori space, we have the pleasure of having beautiful environments, and we can really capture so many beautiful images. Photographs show parents the true beauty of Montessori. Those pictures of young children in the environment being so concentrated on their work, and just our environments in general are great things for us to show. It's also important to have a really nice logo, and all of your graphics should be high quality and aligned. This is your opportunity to build your brand. This means all the colors should be, cohesive. Your logo should be high resolution and well designed and easy to spot. As you can see in the picture below, we like to include our school logo right on the top corner of the navigation bar, just to keep in mind that parents are indeed on our school website. This adds to the overall experience of navigating through your website. So make sure to have great visuals throughout your website. Number 3 is you really want to have an inquiry form on your website. Parents should really be able to contact you easily. An inquiry form is a great way to collect high quality leads. These are people who are highly interested enough to just want to give over their contact information to ask you a question or to check something with you. Forms should always be simple. As you see in the one pictured, it just includes a field for a full name, email, phone number, and then just a description of their comment. Also, you should always include information such as your location or a map of where your school is located, a phone number, an email, and also if you have any socials, it's great to include that as well. As you can see in our sample inquiry form, it should be easy for parents to get in touch with you. It's important to have somewhere in your website. Usually you'd have this under contact and your navigation bar, but always make sure to have an inquiry page. Next is a page dedicated to what is Montessori. This is your opportunity to educate families. As many parents might not know exactly what Montessori is or what it looks like, this is your chance to answer those questions and break the ice. It's important here to use approachable language, put your copywriting hat on, and really focus on the content that you're using throughout your website. In the Montessori space, we get very used to listening to certain words, and we have our own vocabulary that maybe parents are not familiar with. The tour would be the best time to really break things down, but it's really great to include a little bit of background about what is Montessori. You can also talk about your accreditation here. Make sure to use imagery and tell your school story. Feel free to share some success stories and testimonials here as well. Number 5 is device compatibility and accessibility. Everyone should be able to navigate your website with ease. It looks really unprofessional nowadays if you can't navigate a website on an iPhone. The reality is parents are always looking at different websites through phones, tablets, laptops, and desktops. So it's important for parents to be able to navigate through your website regardless. We also recommend using ADA compliant software. This really makes your website so much more accessible. Here at Nido Marketing, we use UserWay, which is a great software here for ADA compliance. As you can see in the picture, it has a variety of different features that makes your website easier for someone to navigate if they have some visual impairments or other challenges. So it's just a great way to open up your community to that much more people. It also just protects your school as nowadays, really, it is kind of the standard to have some sort of ADA compliance on websites. Number 6 is detailed program information. All content should really go above and beyond throughout your school website. And it's nice to have beautifully put together program information that answers a lot of burning questions that parents might have right from the start. So as you can see pictured here, we have just a little screenshot of our infant page. It tells exactly what age group that falls under, a brief introduction, as well as Monday through Friday, 5 days a week, and it tells you the time of our program. Then if you scroll down on our Nido site, you can also read more detail about what parents can expect from the infant program. You can see this for all of the programs on our sample website. It's important to break down what families need to know about each program, encourage them to schedule a tour, provide success stories and social proof. Parents will be looking for this throughout their school search journey, and to use imagery as well, because again, everyone is visual. It's important to have those pictures and videos even, so that parents can really take a look of what school life is like in your community. Number 7 is a tuition landing page. And we say landing page because really it should be an opportunity for you to educate families. Here on the top corner, you can see kind of an example of how we lead parents into the tuition conversation. This is usually the number one place parents are curious about looking into. They want to see how much your school costs. So it's important to educate them on what they're going to get with you versus what they're not going to get if they choose to go with another school. This kind of breaks the ice a little bit when it comes to discussions of tuition. We also, as marketers, really do recommend gating your tuition, as you can see here in the bottom. We have a form that we require parents to fill out, and when they fill out this form and click on request tuition information, they will automatically receive an email with details about the tuition. This allows you to capture that important contact information so you can follow up with them and encourage them to come in for a tour so they can see firsthand the benefits of Montessori for themselves. You don't have to get your tuition, but it's important to educate families on this page because, again, you don't want to make it all about money. Really, we're trying to sell them on the value of Montessori and what they're going to get in our community versus what they'd be missing out on in other communities. All right, number 8 is a Montessori blog. We really feel strongly that all schools should have a Montessori blog. This is a great way for parents to learn about Montessori directly from you, thus making you a thought leader. This is extremely important when it comes to a parent's final decision about what school they're going to go with. It also has lots of SEO benefits because when you keep your website fresh with a bunch of new content regularly, Google builds trust with you. So it's important to always be just refreshing your website with new imagery or text. So it has lots of SEO benefits as well. Content marketing in general has many benefits in the Montessori space because content marketing educates. And here in the Montessori space, we don't have the same luxury as traditional schools where parents can just go off what they already know and what expectations they have built. We have to set those expectations and we have to constantly be educating in order to attract and retain families. A note as well is that you can always recycle content. Just because you write a blog doesn't mean you can't use it again. There's always going to be new parents and fresh eyes in your community. So you can always recycle and repurpose content. You can also repurpose it on your social media profiles. Number 9 is testimonials. Parents need social proof. This is huge. Use testimonials all over your website, on your program page, on your tuition page, on your home page. Success stories show that you work, and it also builds credibility. Ultimately, having testimonials on your website and also having Google reviews is an important part of the decision-making process for families. They want to know that you have been a success story for other families. It also helps them just understand that, they could be a success story as well. Number 10 is lead generators. This is a way for you to collect a valuable lead contact information. I really recommend you watch our earlier video on lead generators and what lead generators you can include on your website if you don't know what lead generators are yet. It really provides parents with valuable resources. So you can include things such as the one pictured here, which is a Montessori quiz. Take our short quiz to find out if Montessori is right for your child. You can also provide, again, your tuition could be a great lead generator if you get your tuition. You can offer articles, any kind of checklist or form that parents might want. And basically, a parent would fill out this quiz, and to get the results, they'd have to put in their email. And in exchange for that detailed information, you will have their contact information so that you can send them more information about your school. You can follow up with them to see if they're interested in a tour. You can send them your newsletters. And ultimately, email marketing is free for schools and it works. We've worked with so many Montessori schools that have had success utilizing email nurturers. So having lead generators throughout your website is just a great way for you to collect that important lead contact information. I also wanted to make a note that for those of you who are looking for some inspiration when it comes to building out the perfect school website for your Montessori school, you can always use nidosite.com, our sample Montessori school website, as a form of inspiration. This is free to access, and it just serves as a sample website for us here. You can explore. It works just as a real website would, and you can take a look at our layout, what kind of content we're including. We even have some sample blogs, some sample lead generators, and you can feel free to navigate through this. Again, it works just like an actual website that we would create with the Montessori schools that we do work with. It even has our ADA compliant software built in, so you can test that out and see how you can make your website more accessible. And you can even see how our website works across devices, so on a smartphone or a tablet or laptop. This is really helpful for schools who are just looking for a base or some inspiration on how to build a great Montessori school website. You can also work with us where we can help you build a custom Montessori school website for your Montessori school. Oh, here's a pop-up of our lead generator. This is just a great resource that you're welcome to use at your Montessori school. So I hope you found this video helpful. I'd love to hear your ideas on how you've been able to improve your Montessori school website. Again, if you need help building out your Montessori school website, we're happy to do that. We only work with Montessori schools as this is a space that we have a unique knowledge of. You can always contact us for our services. Our link to schedule a free consultation call, no strings attached, is in the description below, as long as information about all of our Montessori marketing services. We're always happy to help. Also, feel free to comment any questions or comments you may have in regards to creating an amazing Montessori school website. I'll be back next week with another Montessori marketing video. Until then, take care.